We're in today with the GTX 460. This is a 2010 video card from EVGA with 336 shaders. It's got 768 megabytes of VRAM, GDDR5, running at 763 MHz on the core clock, 950 MHz on the memory clock, 192 bits bus with DirectX 11, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. This is a very questionable GTX 460. Why, you are asking, Daniel? Well, that's 700 megabytes of VRAM. But I think the best thing we can do, just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds with that amount of VRAM. Let's go. Let's jump into World of Tanks with 1080p and medium details. Good performance here. Medium details in this situation. I got 760 megabytes of VRAM utilized. But that's the maximum this video card has got. So I barely got 60 FPS. So in this situation, if I have any problems with this video card, I can use the render scale and actually lower it down. I got 226 watts consumption, 240. The performance here is not that bad, you know. I would love to see this video card running with more FPS, and I think I have to lower the resolution if it's not possible on actually achieving that. 762 megabytes of VRAM utilized, maximum core load. What I'm fascinated is the 56 degrees on this video card and how it's cooling down this GPU. Seriously, with only 71% power on the fan. I like it. I like this attitude this video card got on the thermals, you know. The frame time, it's a little you know, it's not that flat, but you can actually see the video card is struggling. On sniping mode, you can see it's dropping to 40 FPS, not that bad, but all in all I can say it's okay-ish. 6.1 gig of system RAM utilized here, not bad from a computer like this. We love the performance this computer is offering. In World of Tanks, I got a tank that goes brrrr. Oh, no. No. The tank goes brrrr. Look at that. Oh, this is so cool. Battlefield, wait. So I got 720p with low details. This is the best setup for the video card in order to get the best performance. Look at that. Actually surprised how nice it's working. I think there is a possibility that we can actually put it on from 720p to 1080p. I want to see how much VRAM it's utilizing. If it's reaching 700 megabytes of VRAM, then it's not okay, because most of the time you will bottleneck that video card, you know, and you'll end up with 60 FPS. But here you can actually see the frame time is actually flat. Actually curious if can I put the 1080p here. It looks like it can take it. Seriously, we need to take the best tool ever in this game, that is a tank, to actually shoot down a chopper or a plane. Maybe this is your lucky day. Very surprised how Battlefield is utilizing this performance from the video card. Oh my f***ing day, so close. You're dead. You push the flares. You're mine, boy! You're mine! Hey, look at him! Go! Oh. You broke my tank, innit? Nice performance overall, not gonna lie. This is actually what I need from a video card like this. So if I'm interested on playing the OG Dragon Age with the GTX 400 series, apparently I can do it. This one, it's like I said, it's got a very quirky thing. Only 700 megabytes of VRAM. It's using 230 watts consumption overall, but is doing a fantastic job on utilizing the resource, you know, the game. Let's see, is the fire here like in Doom, you know, like lower FPS? Look at that, 60 FPS. Fire. Hey, you know what? I'll take this, you know, 68 FPS on average, maximum VRAM. The system doesn't have any problem in this case, so I will take this as a big win. You know, if you really want to play games with a video card like this, you have to put some older games, older titles. You have to put the right games in this situation, and you'll have a decent experience. Look at this. This is actually funny. If I jump in Dragon Age 2 with this video card, I got only 350 megabytes of VRAM utilization. I got 1080p, medium details, and X2 on anti-aliasing, and the game looks fantastic. I got a little buffer, you know, from 90% load. If I go around and start fighting, you're gonna see that I'm gonna keep that percentage on the good side, you know. In this situation, you can see that the performance is there, you know. If I reach 90 see 95% load on the video card, then I will get less than 100 FPS. Until now, I like it. 100 FPS, 300 megabytes of VRAM. This is the type of performance that I want from this game. You know, thermal wise, it's good. 50 degrees on the video card with 59 power on the fan. This video card is very cool, very efficient. I like this, you know, even though it's using a little external power in the back, but all in all, I can say this is quite adequate when it comes to performance. Hear me out. In order to make Metro work on this video card, I put 1080p, DirectX 9, low details, X2 on anti-aliasing, and A on the filters. Everything is put on low with 1080p in order to see if I can get this video card to run properly. Why? Because it's got only 700 megabytes of VRAM available, 100% load already on the core, and if it can give me over 60 FPS, I will take this because the game is fantastic and it offers you an old video card to run in an old game with high resolution. It's very important. If you're not interested on high resolution, you can put lower resolution and put more details, but this is what I wanted to see how it's performing. Look at this. I want to see if I can get lower FPS. Dude, this is working really nice and I like it. The quality is good, the performance is here. If I can maintain under 700 megabytes of VRAM utilization, then the settings are the one, because in this case you can actually see it's holding pretty well and I have no problem on playing the game. This is how it needs to be. I learned last time that I have to come on 720p with this video card with maximum details in this game. 100% load, maximum VRAM utilization. This video card can actually cook only 40 FPS. 238 watts consumption from this computer. I will say this is actually adequate. 61% fan power in order to keep this video card at 51 degrees. That's actually good. Only 4.6 gig of system RAM utilized, but I got maximum details, you know, so 15% load on the CPU side is nothing. I got only 21 watts consumption from the CPU. Sometimes it's jumping when it's spiking. See, there's a couple of spikes here and there. There's a building outside that I have to go and see if it's spiking there. Usually whenever I enter that building, it's horrible. Definitely an interesting performance. I think adjusting the quality here is gonna be very beneficial to you if you want to get more FPS. Look at this. Look at the spikes. Every time I come into this building, what the heck is going on with this building? I don't care. So if I want spikes, I come here in this building, or I look at that guy. That guy gives me the spikes. I think you need to adjust the quality in such a way so you can get constant 60 FPS. You notice in the city or in the village I managed to get 30-40 FPS, but I'm 100% sure the moment you get outside you're gonna get more FPS. But in this case, lowering the quality in such a way so you can get 60 FPS, it will be very beneficial. Team Fortress 1080p maximum details here. Look at this, it's doing a fantastic job. Here's my boy the rat. Come on, the rat, rat them out. Wow, actually surprised how nice it's working with this combination. You're drilling man. Look at it. Hello, Mr. Hello. Say hello to... Oh, I did. No, the performance is here. 200 FPS on average. Not bad when it comes to a video card like this. 680 megabytes of VRAM utilized here. The core is not maxed out. This is the most important thing that I managed to see here. That doesn't reach 100% load. But look at it, 70% load on the GPU, 51 degrees on the video card's core. All in all, I can say it's doing fine in Team Fortress, you know. I like this video card. I bought this video card by mistake from CEX. I wanted to return it, but I realized it's got 768 megabytes of VRAM. And I remember somebody said in the comment section that I was testing SLI and 1 gig model that were actually high on the clock, you know, the best GTX 460. And somebody said, oh, you should see how bad it is with my 700 megabytes of VRAM GTX 460. And I was like, instead of actually returning this video card to CEX, because they keep misleading the titles, you know, sometimes it says it's one video card and it's actually turned out to be something else, you know. Instead of actually sending it back, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this one. If it's working, I'm gonna keep it. And usually I end up with something totally different, you know. I don't have a GTX 460 with 700 megabytes of VRAM. All of them, they are 1 gig of VRAM, and they are doing fantastic, you know. So in this situation, I'm actually grateful that I managed to keep this. It was not expensive, very cheap video card. All in all, I can say it's doing a fantastic job. The only problem is that external power supply that is required to power up this video card. If you put the right games on this one, you can actually see that you can push some nice performance. I think with an old machine it will be okay, because you can put some retro games on it and it will do fantastic. But you need a power supply that has 2 6-pin connectors in the back, and it's very dodgy because it's an old video card, and yeah, sometimes you don't manage to find video cards like this that has good thermals, because they are thermi. That's what they are nicknamed, you know, thermi, not fermi. All jokes aside, if it's cheap, keep it. If not, pass it. Find something more efficient. That's it. But usually they are very cheap, and it's good to have one as a backup if it's cheap. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.